Yesterday keeps calling me home. Mountains rising in my soul, higher than the dreams I've known. Misty-eyed they cling to me, my Smokey Mountain memories. An old gray man with a dog asleep at his feet plays a worn-out fiddle full of melodies. He smiled with his eyes, but the lines on his face told me as much as the tunes he played. Talking about my Smoky Mountain memories, pretty girl from Tennessee.
Oh, neighbors and friends, traveling through the Smoky Mountains this evening, headed westbound in Tennessee. Just came out of North Carolina. Anybody never been through this part of the country, it sure is pretty. Sure is pretty. This is out here where, for those that don't know, this is out here where Dollywood and Pigeon Forge, all that is, Gatlinburg, pretty big tourist destinations out here in the Appalachians, Smoky Mountains, rather. I just saw an article that somebody had posted on one of the Facebook pages for the drivers the other day. There is a Buc-ee's plan to go in over here around 407, around Gatlinburg, I believe. I just realized I told you guys a story. I'm coming into Tennessee right now. I hadn't crossed the line yet. I was thinking I'd already crossed the line. Right there it is, though. There's the Tennessee line. A giant Buc-ee's going in. Buc-ee's, listen to me. I say that, I call it Buc-ee's all the time to my wife. That's a joke between us. And I'm sitting here talking, and I said Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's, for those of you who are not in the know. Oh, that's so funny. My wife's going to think that's hilarious. They say it's going to be huge. I forget how many acres now they said it was going to be, but it's going to be the biggest one they've ever built, which to be honest, I'm a little surprised that they are building the biggest one in Tennessee and not in Texas, because that is a Texas-based company, you know. For a long time, the only way you could get to Buc-ee's was in Texas. But no longer the case. They are spread out now throughout the southeast, working on it anyway. And anybody who doesn't travel for a living or live in Texas or hasn't been to a Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's is a giant, I shouldn't say giant, Buc-ee's is a large chain of kind of gas station convenience stores that are known for being extremely clean. They make their own brisket sandwiches and pulled pork sandwiches, just lots of food that they do their own, and it's actually pretty darn good. And it's always very consistent from one store to the next, you know. I know this, to the uninitiated, this sounds insane that anybody would be excited about a gas station or convenience store, but Buc-ee's, like I say, it's got kind of a cult following, and Truck drivers are not too fond of them typically because Buc-ee's does not allow semis on the property. They don't sell diesel for trucks. They don't have truck parking. That's just one of their things. They do not allow any overnight parking, even for campers or expediters in a van or anything like that. They're really strict about it, and they don't allow it. They have huge parking lots, and they've got as many as like 120 gas pumps. It's crazy at some locations. But anyway, always extremely clean. They just really do set a standard that I don't think anybody else lives up to as far as travel stops, travel centers. Again, but they don't take semi trucks. So a lot of truck drivers hold that against them, which is understandable. I can see both sides of it. It probably would be more difficult for them to keep up the cleanliness standards that they have, if they were also a truck stop. And for those of us who are in that world, we all know the reasons why. That's the problem. That may get some hate, but facts is facts, as they say. And unfortunately, there are quite a few folks that ruin it for everybody else. But didn't mean to get off on a tangent there. So traveling through the Smoky Mountains, now officially in Tennessee. I am on my way to Nashville, or just south of Nashville. I've got some stuff to deliver down there tonight. I just thought I'd get on here and jabber a little bit and show some of this pretty scenery to anybody who might be watching these videos that does not travel for a living. If there are any, there may not be anybody that watches these that aren't doing exactly what I'm doing. I don't know. But at any rate, I hope everybody is doing really well. It is almost the Independence Day weekend here in the States, July 4th. And I know I'm working my way back home. I'll be there one way or another. I'll be there by Friday. Getting closer. So it's always nice if you can get paid all the way back home, but sometimes you got to do it the hard way. But I bet I will get pretty close to home before the end of the week, and gonna see hopefully plan to see some family over the weekend. Hope everybody else has a nice holiday weekend and enjoys it. Hope everybody stays safe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Smoky Mountain memories about my home in Tennessee. Yesterday keeps calling me home. Mountains rising in my soul, higher than the dreams I've known. Misty-eyed they cling to me, my Smoky Mountain memories. An old gray man with a dog asleep at his feet plays a worn-out fiddle full of melodies. He He smiled with his eyes, but the lines on his face told me as much as the tunes he played. Talking about my Smoky Mountain memories, pretty girl from Tennessee. I was such a fool to leave her all alone. Think about her in my dreams. I wonder if she thinks of me. I always hold her close to me in my Smoky Mountain memory. So Mr. Play your fiddle, please. Play some mountain memories. I've been down a lonely road, so far from home. Nothing left to hold on to. I made some plans, but they fell through. Now there's nothing left for me but my Smoky Mountain